Are you guys ready to build the strongest hero board ever seen in history? Even top tier meta decks struggle to break this board. Because of this one card, everything is about to change. Heroes have reached a power that has always been out of reach, an unbreakable protection. Let's dive in and see what exactly I'm talking about. So we are going to start by normal summoning Stratos. If you like, you can start with other starters such as a Hero Lips, it doesn't matter. And we are going to search for Miracle Ejector, because she is our one card combo starter. We are going to special summon her to the field, and then we are going to search for EN Shuffle. Due to EN Shuffle's effect, we can return Miracle Ejector back to our deck, and special summon a second copy of Stratos. Now we can use his search effect one more time because it's not hard once per turn. And what we need is one copy of Vision Hero Vion and one copy of Fountain. Fountain will help us to special summon Vion, and we can search Fountain with the help of Duskrow. Duskrow will give us an extra body in our field, but first let's Xyz summon into number 62 Geras. Now we can use his effect and special summon Stratos from our graveyard back to the field. And we can search one more time from our deck, which is going to be Vision Hero Vion this time. Now we can special summon Duskrow. And once we do that, we can search for Fountain. Now with the help of Fountain, we can special summon Vion to our field, which is going to help us to send Shadow Mist to the graveyard. And thanks to Shadow Mist effect, we can make another search, which is going to be Elemental Hero Neos. We can also use Vion's second ability, which is going to help us to search Polymerization from our deck, which is essential for our combo. Until now, you should already be familiar with this combo. Normally, we would link summon into Wonder Driver by using these two monsters, and then we would activate our Polymerization in order to fusion summon Flaming Man. This time, we are going to do something different. We are not going to touch Stratos, and we are going to Xyz summon these two monsters into Starliege Photon Blast Dragon. This card is super easy to summon to the field. All you need is 2 level 4 monsters as a summoning condition, and that's it. We are going to activate Polymerization and fusion summon Flaming Man. The summoning conditions are at least 2 elemental hero monsters with different attributes. Now we can search for our trap card from our deck to our hand, and we can activate Flaming Man's effect in order to special summon Sunrise, because we have used a normal monster as material before. We are going to activate Sunrise effect in order to search for Miracle Ejector from our deck. Then we are going to activate Miracle Fusion in order to fusion summon Thunder Giants. The summoning conditions are 2 elemental hero monsters with different attributes. Make sure that you also banish elemental hero Neos, because you need to use a normal monster in order to use Thunder Giant's second effect. Now we are going to tribute Thunder Giants and special summon elemental hero one more time. And we are going to make another search, which is going to be Vision Hero Faris. Now, before you activate Vision Hero Faris, what we need is, we need to link summon into Verti Anaconda. We don't need Stratos anymore, and we don't need number 60 anymore, so that's why we can use both of them as material. Now we are going to activate Faris and send Fountain to the graveyard in order to special summon him to the field. Until now, we still haven't locked into the hero monsters yet, but once you activate Faris' second effect, we will be locked into the hero monsters. So that's why I summoned Verti Anaconda first. Now we are going to put Faris into Chain Link 1 and Fountain's effect Chain Link 2 so that we can chain block. We are going to set our Mass Change to the field, and we are going to put Increase to our field. Now, I'm not going to activate Increase effect and special summon himself and then special summon another copy of Vion. We can actually search for a second copy of Polymerization, but I won't be able to fusion summon a useful fusion master from my extra deck. So that's why we are not doing that. Instead, we are just having it in the field. So before we end our turn, I'm going to activate Verti Anaconda's effect. We are restricted into the hero monsters, but that's okay, because we are going to special summon DPE. Now we cannot special summon any more monsters to the field because we use Verti Anaconda's effect. And what we are going to do now is set favorite contact and use EN Shuffle from our graveyard. Return Thunder Giant and Aqua Dolphin back to your deck and draw a random card. If it is useful, you can set it and end our turn. Before ending our turn, we can actually activate DPE's effect and destroy both of these cards. We can resurrect DPE back during the standby phase. And we can also special summon Dark Law during the draw phase or standby phase, like this. Now, we control Sunrise, Dark Law, DPE, Starliege. We set favorite contact. That means we can fusion summon another thing, which can be Shining Neos Wingman, a copy of Contrast Hero Chaos. We can activate Increase during the main phase if we want, and that's pretty much our board. Now, what has changed? Well, let's read Starliege Photon Blast Dragon's effect. While this XE summon master is on the field, your opponent cannot target masters you control with 2000 or more attack points with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So that means this card literally makes Dark Law, Sunrise, and DPE untargetable, and they also cannot be destroyed by card effects. This protection is something that we were always looking for in this hero end board, because our main goal is to protect Dark Law. Dark Law is the key for reaching victory. This floodgate is so strong, and that's why it meets every single meta deck. So this card has 1800 attack points, so that means it cannot protect itself. However, because we control Sunrise in our field, monsters we control gain 200 attack points for each different attribute we control. So this card's attack points are boosted into 2200 attack points, so that means this card cannot be destroyed by card effects, and also it cannot be targeted by card effects as well. So his own effect is applied to himself too, with the help of Sunrise. So that's why this build is so strong right now. Okay, now we are going to take a different route. Instead of using these two monsters into our new edition, which is Starliege, immediately, we are going to delay its summon a little bit. First of all, we are going to link summon into Cross Sheep. You can either use Duskrov or Vion. For example, let's use Vion and number 60. Now we are going to activate Polymerization and fusion summon Flaming Man by using Stratos and Neos, because the summoning conditions are two elemental hero monsters with different attributes, and just summon where Cross Sheep points to. Now we need to resolve this chain. I'm going to special summon Stratos, and that's why this chain should be resolved like this. Cross Sheep has to be chain link 1, Flaming Man's effect should be chain link 2. Otherwise, Stratos will miss its activation time, and you won't be able to make a search. So now we can special summon Stratos and use his effect to make another search, which is going to be Visionary of Faeries. Now we can activate Flaming Man's effect one more time in order to special summon Sunrise. And we are going to add Miracle Fusion into our hand. Now before I fusion summon Thunder Giant, I actually want to link summon into Verta Anaconda, because I need at least one copy of Stratos into my graveyard. Now I don't have any, so that's why I'm going to send both of these cards into the graveyard and link summon Verta Anaconda. But do not use its effect, otherwise we won't be able to summon any monsters. Okay, let's just continue with Miracle Fusion and fusion summon Thunder Giant. The summoning conditions are same with Flaming Man. Make sure that you always banish Neos, because we need to use a normal monster as material so that we can resolve his second effect. Now everything is set. We can tribute Thunder Giant, we can special summon Stratos from our graveyard, and now we can make another search from our deck, and this time I'm going to search for a Dusted Gold. Now because we have two level 4 monsters in our field, we can actually XE summon into Starliege Photon Blast Dragon. We can activate a Dusted Gold's effect and search for Dark Contact. We can activate Dark Contact and fusion summon Evil Hero Darkest Night. Now you need to return one Fiend Master and one Warrior Master. What I'm going to choose is number 60 Dugeres, because it's a Fiend Master and I can use it in my next turn if I need it. And the Warrior Master that you should return is totally depending up to you. My recommendation is either Shadow Mist or Stratos. I'm going to return Shadow Mist and special summon Darkest Night. Now I'm going to activate Visionary of Faeries. First we are going to special summon him by discarding Fountain. Now because we discarded Fountain by a card effect, we can set Mass Change from our deck, and because we special summoned Faeries, we can actually put Increase to our field. Now putting Increase to your field is not mandatory, but I always like to put it anyway in case I need its ability. Now we are going to make a chain block here again. We are going to set Mass Change, and we are going to put Increase to our field. Now the final monster that we are about to summon is DPE from our extra deck with the help of Verta Anaconda. We are going to set favorite contact, we are going to activate Ian Shuffle's effect and return Thunder Giant and Aqua Dolphin back to our deck. And draw a random card. And end our turn. But let's just destroy Verta Anaconda again. Now, during the draw phase, we can activate Mask Change, send Fairies to the graveyard, and special summon Mask Hero Dark Law from our deck. And during the standby phase, we can special summon DPE back to our field. Now let's analyze this end board one more time. So previously we didn't have Evil Hero Darkest Night, but now we do. And this is really important because this gives us more chance of protecting our monsters by battle. Your opponent's monster's attack points will hit 0 immediately. If my opponent somewhat gets rid of DPE, we will still have Darkest Night to protect our monsters by battle. If they also get rid of Darkest Night, we can special summon one Fiend or Warrior monster from our graveyard in defense position. So that means we can bring back DPE from our graveyard. So that's going to protect us one more time by battle. Monsters we control with 2000 or more attack points cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So when you look at this board, everything has more than 2000 attack points, including himself, because thanks to the Sunrise's damage boost effect. Remember that we also have favorite contact, so if we want, we can even bring out Contrast Hero Chaos. Or if you want to pop at least 3 cards on the field, we can summon Shining News Wingman. So as you can see, this hero board is the strongest hero board that we have ever built. Now I'm going to show you a different version of an end board. So instead of searching for Vision Hero Fairies, we are going to search for Mask Hero Furnace. We will XC summon into Starliege Photon Blast Dragon one more time. We can activate Adjusted Goals effect in order to search for Dark Contact. We can fusion summon into Evil Hero Darkest Night one more time by returning to Geras and Shadow Mist. Now, we are going to activate Verta Anaconda's effect, but this time, instead of sending Fusion Destiny to the graveyard, we are going to send Polymerization so that we can fusion summon Contrast Hero Chaos by using Fountain from our hand and Furnace from our hand. Now, Fountain's effect will trigger and it will help you to set Mask Change from your deck. And we are going to set Favorite Contact from our hand. We are going to activate EN Shuffle, return Thunder Giant and Aqua Dolphin back to our deck, and draw a random card. And our turn. So, as you can see, we don't have a Dark Attribute Hero Monster in our field, and we don't have DPE in our field. We can still protect our monsters for the battle phase, because we control Evil Hero Darkest Night, but the problem is, even if we have Contrast Hero Chaos, which has a nice Omni Negate effect, unfortunately, we have to use Mask Change on Contrast Hero Chaos, because this is the only Dark Attribute Hero Monster that we have in our field. So that's why I don't prefer this board. I just wanted to show it to you. So that was pretty much for today's video. I hope that you really liked our new addition to our deck, which is Starliege. The moment I discovered this card, I was really amazed the boards that I can build with the help of this card, and it really helped me to climb in ranked faster. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this end board and how we can improve it further. If you have an idea, don't be shy. Feel free to share your thoughts, and I'll see you guys next time.